Shlat, sorry to bother you, but I have a Canva code.
All right, I'll give you a Canva code.
Are you excited to remake all our Miis on Switch 2 for the new game later?
I am. I think it'll be fun, actually. And I think I'll probably just do the Miis, like, update the Miis, because I assume there will be more settings for, like, skin tone and stuff. So I think I'll be able to update the Miis altogether. It'll be annoying for the companion Miis, because I'll have to recreate those, but it'll be good.
You might be able to make them more accurate.
I assume so.
These Moz sticks are super mid. I don't think I cooked Jim long enough.
Oh, you cooked them yourself? Yeah, I don't want them. I had really shitty mozzarella sticks last night that were making me sick. Just for context, if anyone's curious, before, and I said this earlier in the stream, but a lot of you weren't there. I'm explaining, this isn't a you thing, this is a me thing. I'm sure it's perfect cooking. Right before the Switch came out, I could have waited in the line for the Switch, but I went to this bar instead, and the bar had unbearable food, unbearable drinks, and I've been sick ever since, which is why I've been especially tired on stream.
I love my stupid-looking me.
Especially tired on stream. So the nice thing about this is that hypothetically, if I get this out of my system eventually, I'll feel really good. And the end of the stream is going to be like cloud fucking 9. But I have been sick since the 24 hours started. Why would you go to a bar?
Can't have. In San Diego.
San Diego.
Did they at least have good drinks?
No, everything was unbearable. So it was like, you know, the like really basic store-bought mozzarella sticks. It was those. It was really like plain, like bland chips with overripe guac, which was super bland too, in the green box. No, it was like the Arby's ones. You know the Arby's mozzarella sticks? Well, there's... I'll explain in a second. I had a beer that was sour. Like not even sour. It was like as sweet as literally possible. It was so goddamn sweet. It tasted minty because it was so sweet, which I think was sour. And she had wine that was bad. It was like all 4 things that we got was horrible. But it was either waiting in this line full of nerds at GameStop for an hour or just going and grabbing a drink and watching the rest of the game. So we just did that. Welcome back, Bomb. We just did that because we were like, whatever. One drink isn't going to kill me before the 24-hour stream. And then it kind of did. I was sick I've been sick since. It was really not good for me. So
I waited in line with nerds while on VC with other nerds.
And that would have been fine if I wasn't with Whiff. But because I was with Whiff, I wasn't going to do the VC. She already has to deal with so much of this stream shit. She doesn't need to be subjected to all of that. So, plus, I was like about to go on a 24-hour stream.
Were they cool nerds or the unbearable nerds?
They were fine. I was about to go on a 24-hour stream.
LOL, there was so many people there too.
So I didn't want to just sit there and ignore my wife, even longer. So, otherwise I would have. I was hoping Destiny was getting a Switch, though. I was ready to meet Destiny. Okay, I'm playing the game. Good chat. Click. Ooh, delay. 1 second. Fixing the delay. I promise at some point I will fix the sound delay. Whoa, Case. Thank you for the sub.
No, I see the ick offline. And the person kept saying, no one stinks, we got deodorant. ABT Discord mods,
Case, do you want to be in the running for my Switch? My old Switch. I'm giving away my old Switch if you don't know it. Case, do you want to be in the running? Would you like my old OLED Zelda Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom themed Switch? Sure, what the hell? Fantastic. Case is in LA. I'll bring it to you personally. Guys, once again, as that little command says,
Woohoo Jack has a Switch giveaway going on right now.
I am doing a Switch raffle. I'm not going to just go sell my Switch. I'm doing a whole raffle for it because I feel like you guys would enjoy it more than the people at GameStop would give me $100 for. So Georgia has won. Maddie, Face Meltor, Jess, Kate, Ave, Siren, Dylan, Destiny, Indy, Emmy, Doggo, and Case are all in the running for different amounts. If you gift a sub, if you donate, if you sub yourself,
Someone gift a sub for me, ahahaha, JK lol.
you can also, you can gift for others. Or if you donate $5 on my Stream Elements or coffee, I will also throw you in this. So I appreciate all the donations. It does mean a lot. I know I'm doing this whole 24-hour stream, so.
And soda. JK, not me, it's trash.
But it's not extending stream because of this, which works out because I'm doing a 24-hour stream, so I'm not going to extend the stream regardless. But I'm excited to be able to donate some stuff. Be able to give you guys something cool. So, all right, let's actually play the game. Let's play the game. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. We're going to check on relationships, and then we're going to kind of do our whole 9. Case. Oh, Case, not good.
You like us.
I do, unfortunately. Case, this is bad news, Case. I'm going to close out of some of these tabs. I have too many things open.
Oop, the girls are fighting.
Oh, did I restart the recording? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Hopefully I did. I love the sound the Switch 2 makes when you turn it on. I don't think I've returned it on.
Jack Wine Night? Lol JK.
I'm not drinking tonight. Maybe a glass at the end of stream. But I've made that mistake before on a 24-hour stream. I think on both 24-hour streams I drank at the end. And that's a nightmare.
I had a fight with Amber. I'm so upset.
A fight with Amber, Case? Ooh. I thought you guys were like pals.
Calm down first.
Well, you need some food anyway, so let me buy some stuff. Case, you and Amber came at like around the same time. I always put you guys like buddy together.
I wouldn't after a 24-hour stream, that's crazy.
Well, the crazy thing was... Hold on. Let me buy this first. And maybe turn this down a little bit. At the end of the first 24-hour... I've done 3... This is my third 24-hour stream. And at the end of the first 24-hour stream, I started drinking like alcohol, beer, whatever, like 3 to 4 hours before the end of the stream. Holy God, was that a bad idea? That was a nightmare. Never do that. That was all, like, I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm sitting there at the end of this 24 hours. I've been up for 24 hours. I've been drinking for now 3 to 4 hours. I was delirious at the end of that.
Do it again.
No, I was absolutely delirious. I had no gauge of what was going on. And then I did something very similar last stream, last 24 hours. But the last 24 hours ended...
I feel a lot calmer now. I'm going to try to patch things
Jesus, haha.
The last 24 hours ended with a bang. I think mostly because you guys were just so nice at the end of it. You guys donated like $100 right at the end. And that was like crazy to me. So that was like nice. And then I sobbed off stream.
I'm sorry about what happened. I'm still not over it.
Oh no! It's not sisterly, it's real! Not good. Not good.
It
Not
didn't
good.
work.
Oop.
No, we like Amber. Here, you got some... No, let's give you baked beans. Or french fries is fine. Yeah, anyways, you guys were super, super nice at the end of that stream. So I feel like that stream ended on a completely different note than the first one did, because the first one was like, I want to be done with this. I'm so dead. And that one ended, I had a lot more energy towards the end, despite also drinking. I think I drank for a shorter amount of time. And then you guys just like went ham. So, which I appreciate. That was super nice. Oh, you're not hungry.
I'm not hungry enough to eat this.
Sorry, Case. Sorry, Case. Let me give you a... Wait, do you just have the basic... No, you have a nice house.
Hi and good morning.
Good morning, Emmy. How are you?
It's done.
Emmy, I am happy to tell you, you haven't been on. You did get a sub towards the raffle. Congratulations. So you are officially in the running.
Bathtub, here I come.
The likelihood is low, but you could win. You could win.
La 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 la.
Also,
That
did you
was so
try out Wind
refreshing.
Waker? You mentioned it right when I was falling asleep.
I did. I played Wind Waker through the intro, through
It's
Windfall.
exporting.
Exporting is a weird word to hear. Live. I played Wind Waker. It ran really nicely. So it was because of how consistent the controllers are, very like haptic, very responsive. It was like the best feeling Wind Waker I've ever played.
Wait, if you get gifted a sub, you're in the raffle?
Nope. Only if somebody says, I want my sub to go towards somebody else. So we had somebody come in, gift a sub, but didn't want the Switch. So they said, just give it to somebody else.
I don't remember what you were doing, but at some point my TV was just bright white, and I was so confused.
I think that was a you problem. I don't think I did that. I don't remember going bright white.
Thanks. I'm gonna listen to this right now.
I'm good and thanks for whoever did. Thank you.
Yeah, it was somebody new that came in, gifted a sub. He was like, love your content. Glad to be here. I can't remember who. It was something, maybe it was a dream? Like a dream, like your dream? Or like a dream?
Such a relaxing
Hi,
melody.
Bomb. Hopefully you still here.
Look.
LOL, I'm almost caught up.
Jack transcended to the next level sodas.
Okay, so it might not have happened at all. Soda's like, maybe I'm making all of this shit up, actually. Never mind. So true, Soda. So true. How astute.
I'm going to make something stylish. Just you wait.
Anyway, are you going to watch the video on stream and stuffs?
Rips is editing a video of mine. I will probably watch it on stream if you want.
Don't sleep to Jack, your dreams will be weird as.
It's going to be as cute as it gets.
I think it's fascinating that you just have me on the TV while you're like sleeping next to your boyfriend.
Ta-ta.
That's fascinating to me. I didn't know that was something you guys did.
Sorry you're sick, Jack. Do you still actually want delicious Mozo sticks?
That was so long ago.
Aves, in that Switch unboxing you gave me so many good stills for the thumbnail of you holding up the box. Thank you.
Are we just hiring Georgia to do thumbnails and stuff? That's sick. Good.
Rips has edited. You mean it's freaking done and exporting RN?
Yeah, Rips has edited a long, old video of mine.
If you're on late enough, yeah. I just got to bed. Sometimes you're in the living room row.
I think I made some nice
Bro,
clothes.
there was a lot of typos in that, buddy.
I am not hiring Georgia, she volunteered.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, are we, you know...
I'm finally starting to.
Sorry,
feel
are we
better.
contracting George?
Here, I want you to have.
Can
this.
you check on me?
No. I'm busy.
But yes, she's doing thumbnails for my VODs, LOL.
You're a skilla. No, that's super cool. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are enjoying, Canva. I love Canva,
For
so...
free, for my portfolio. Guys, moo if you need anything graphic design wise.
Yeah, reach out to Georgia.
I want to be friends with Tula.
Okay. Can you guys still hear me? 1 second. Can you... Okay, so OBS is about to crash. I didn't know you guys could still hear me at the point that it is about to crash. So I'm just going to warn you now. OBS gave me the crash message. I don't know why it would say it's crashing and then not actually crash, but it is crashing. So I will be back. Timer is going to be 12:05 12:09. We'll go 12:09. And then I'll be right back. Or I'll just go 12:08. We'll just wait 1 second. But I don't think I can avoid this crash. I wish I could. I'll press X in case I can. But I'm guessing it's just going to crash. So I'll be right back. 12:08. It's not even letting me click out of it. Hold on. I would love to... I'm just going to... I know everything seems fine, but there's a button that says it's crashing, and if I click anything, it's gonna end stream. So 12:08. I'll be back. Goodbye, sucker.